Plaintiff, Michael Heberly, says one night while he was at a bar, he got into an argument with the defendant's friends and they ended up assaulting Michael. Michael had them arrested, and while he was giving the police his side of the story, the defendants vandalized his vehicle with a crowbar. So they were also arrested. He's suing for the car damages. Defendants Colleen White and her friend Stephen Kozak say on the night in question, Michael came into the bar with a chip on his shoulder. Both Colleen and Stephen admit that they were drunk when they decided to get revenge and vandalize Michael's car. But they insist the damage was not as severe as Michael claims. Stephen is countersuing for lost wages.
Start with you.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to start by saying I do not know these individuals. On the night of March 3rd, I was at a local bar having a few drinks, playing some pool with a friend. Two other individuals who now I know are their friends had came into the bar and started playing pool also. They were being a bit aggressive that day, so I sort of called them out on it and said, come on guys, it's over a game of pool, I didn't really have no problem. About 15, 20 minutes later, I had gone to the bathroom, and the two individuals that I called out came into the bathroom and assaulted me.
What happened?
They did a pretty good number on me. Facial cuts, swollen cheekbone, black eye, split lip. Actually, my tooth went through my cheek. I didn't seek no medical attention, though. I had left the establishment and called the local police department to where I filed a report for assault with physical intent to cause bodily injury. At that time, the officers showed up. They made me go into the bar and point them out, which I did. One of the individuals
They were still in the bar?
They were still in the bar. So I pointed the individuals out. One of them were sitting at a bar stool. They took him into custody. They asked where the other guy was. I looked around the bar, couldn't find him.
He was smart enough to run.
No, he ran to the bathroom.
Go ahead.
Needless to say, the officers went into the bathroom and took him into custody. So we had left, gone around the corner, and I'm explaining to the officers what took place. At that time, they received another 911 call saying that there was a vehicle being damaged at the same location. So we all returned to the scene. This is where the defendants there chose to take a crowbar and totally destroy my car. Broke all the glass out of it.
That's not true.
Yeah, terrible luck that night.
Yes. I thought the worst part was getting beat up.
Right.
Yeah, that's not all true, Your Honor.
That is
Hold
true.
on.
That is true, Your Honor.
So why?
Because I had their friends arrested for the assault.
Okay. Let me hear from you all then.
Well, first of all, I'm a bartender at the bar, and when he came in that night, he had an attitude. And the two defendants...
About what?
Just, he had a chip on his shoulder. The two defendant people that beat him up, he knows who they are. They're his friends, too. Mm-hmm. I know of him because of these people. Mm-hmm. And when all was said and done, with them getting arrested and whatnot, we decided we were going to go and smash his car, which was his passenger window and the passenger mirror, not all of the car. Mm-hmm. It was stupid. There was alcohol involved. At the time, it sounded like a good idea to go and retaliate, which obviously...
Sir, you were with her? Were you an employee, employer?
No. We were hanging out together drinking.
Yeah, I wasn't working that.
Oh, okay. You weren't working that night.
I mean, we did a foolish thing. The window and the mirror, that's it. We went to court. I'm sorry, we were arrested.
Yeah,
we went to jail. We went to court. We
You had the whole town locked up.
That's right, sir.
Pretty much. We did pay restitution, Your Honor. We did plead guilty.
Okay, so you were ordered to pay restitution.
Yes.
Sir? And you're suing them for amounts beyond the restitution, or does this include the order of restitution?
This is beyond the amount of restitution.
How much was ordered in restitution?
$750 out-of-pocket expense.
And how much was the estimated damages? Because he's entitled to both the restitution. If the restitution doesn't meet the amount of damage, he can then sue in civil court, just as he is doing, and get the difference between what he receives in restitution and what he should have received in value, replacement value. So what do you have?
Total estimate was $1,497.91.
And that was the assessed value of the damage?
Yes, sir. And he also said that they only smashed the one window in the mirror. That is not correct.
That's what he says.
$1,497 minus $750. because you've paid the $750, right?
Yes.
$747.
All right.
I would like to also mention that at the time of the arrest, Ms. Colleen White was caught with 4 grams of cocaine and marijuana.
That was the problem.
That's not.
Well, that's why they probably hit the back window. They had all that energy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That was the problem.
That's
A lot
not.
of energy. You couldn't stop swinging.
If that's the case, why wasn't I convicted of that?
Actually, you were.
No, I
You
wasn't.
you pled guilty,
I
Your Honor,
wasn't.
please.
No, I wasn't.
Should have left well enough alone, man. You should have just said,
Sir. And her copy's on the back page. And Your Honor, here's the original police report that it states right in the police
criminal
report.
possession of narcotics.
With the intent to sell.
No.
I thought this was about a car window.
He was making reference to your criminal activity on that night. That's what it has to do with it. Like Doyle said, it may have proven that she did smash all of the windows because she was out of her mind.
No,
that's not true.
Okay.
That is not true.
That's not true.
Your counterclaim, $176, is for what?
It's for lost wages, Your Honor.
How so?
Well, this has taken 2 days. I would be working
All right.
today.
Yeah, and you're
Lot of
supposed to
drugs.
take your 2 days, sir. And if it took you more, you should not receive any lost wages because you are liable. You all have already been found guilty, and that's why you were ordered to pay restitution, and I'm going to order you to pay the balance on the damage that was done.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I also missed 3 days of work because of the damage being done to my car. And it had to get fixed.
And how much was that?
I don't have the total, Your Honor. It's $176 a day for 3 days.
528.
$528.
Yes.
Add that.
$1275.
That's your judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.